I think it's like really pretty. Dad brought me out here because we're like on a drive to nowhere, but hey, it's cool. But yeah, and I also want to show you like how the desert looks out here. You know, cactus and you know the usual desert stuff.
You enjoying the outdoors, Darren? It's a nice outdoor office, isn't it?
If you get up in the higher ranks of business, you get the good view. It's a little away from the office, but I can do my work here.
The commute is good too. You go against the traffic, do you?
Since he's been here, he's grown probably, 8, 10, 12 inches, something like that, already. We know that he's almost 7 years old now. We do know his age and that we were given initially. You see how his tongue comes out? But what's he doing with his tongue? This is what happens. If you were a snake, and most of your prey was bulkier than you, and was faster than you, how would you eat? It'd be tough, wouldn't it? So what they do is the snakes are the best trackers. They read a written language that has been left by other animals. That written language has to do with chemicals. It's a chemical language. And it's not any different than our chemistry. This snake can tell the difference between, let's say, two other snakes that are exactly the same type. One is Fred and the other one is Wilma. And he can tell you the difference between the two by the smell. It's actually the taste. The tongue comes out and it's forked, so it can tell which direction the prey went. If the right side picks up a scent, then the left side says, "Don't have anybody." The right side says, "I gotcha." So the snake turns to the right or to the left? To the right. Follows the jaw. It's two bones, not connected in the center. And it's used to move back and forth. Oh my gosh, I think he's going to get through there. I better catch him. You would have helped me if I needed it, wouldn't you?
I would have.
Yeah, I can see that. Now, the food then is walked into the throat and into the
And? Why are they holding a pack like this? Isn't it annoying to follow him?
Yes, they were the peeping.
Oh,
We have a couple of tigers that you could go in with. They're only about 10 or 11 months old. And they're just very sweet.
Have they been in the water yet?
You're 5 years old. Well, we got tigers a lot younger. She's 5 years old. Many times. In fact, the male has jumped in many times. It's only about 4.5 feet deep. Well, it could be if it's spotted. If it yeah. Well, even if it wasn't immediately destroyed, it would be able to take care of itself.
Cats don't like watermelon.
That's probably why it's not so deep. Tigers,
You would.
Wow. You would have an exciting moment.
Moment.
Sometimes it may be. She likes to jump on my head. She's done it as many as 5 times before we even start a show. And after a while you think, should you really be doing this? That's why Scott and Sean are up here at the moment. They're actually protecting me because if she sees me alone, next thing you know, she's coming in. She comes in hot sometimes. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, so.
For those of you who wish to take my place.
Is that because she wants to play with you, or is that because
She just wants to play. Yeah. The tigers love to play. In fact, we will be doing a lot of that here in a few minutes. However, we will be doing hunting as well. Hunting. Tigers naturally hunt. Predators are that way, you know. Therefore, we have to, in captivity, we have to fulfill them, so we have to allow them to hunt. Otherwise, they're not themselves. Which we find in ourselves as well is, do you tend to hurt your friends? Not intentionally, right? Maybe accidentally, but not intentionally. We find the same trait is in all the big predators. Tiger, lion, leopard, doesn't make any difference. Wolf, bear, makes no difference. And so then the idea becomes, well, let's be the tiger's friend. When we become the tiger's friend, she doesn't want to do us harm. She wants to just enjoy, but still she can hunt. So this then works to our advantage. Now the tiger has all of her teeth and all of her claws. Now she can do anything she wants to do with us. But because we are her friends, according to her, remember whose opinion counts, therefore we are safer. Not safe, safer. In a moment this tiger will be hunting and anything goes. We have taught her to hunt people. And after a while we thought, let's use toys because we're wearing out. Some of the tigers still enjoy hunting people. And we do that too. And they'll change from the toy to the person. Now when they go for the toy, they can do anything they want with the teeth and the claws. And they do. But when they go for a person, they have to remember not to use the teeth and the claws. And that has to be in a moment. And it has to be every time. Wow, it's a lot to expect. We've been doing Tiger Splash for 7 years. Seems to be working most of the time. There are errors made. That's okay. It's life. This is Scott and Sean. The holes in Sean's shirt are from tigers. This is Liz, who has been on 2 African safaris with us. And did you have fun?
Had a blast.
Would you go again?
In a heartbeat.
And this is Ann, who wouldn't mind going if she had to. Remember, anything can happen. We will be triggering dangerous instincts. Instincts which are used to teach a tiger how to hunt and to kill. Go! come to assist. By the way, my name is Dean.
Smart. Smart.
Now, Sean has just called Samar over. Now, we're going to reestablish our relationship first. Let's see how it's done by a timer.
You're so cute. Hello,
This is how she's showing her affection.
Look at how I'm
Nice dessert.
All right, now, Scott has called Samara and is making a deal for Sean's head. So Sean wants to keep his head. Uh-oh. Sean just has this idea about stroking Samara. I got Samara, you're gonna get it.
Get it.
Was that fun? He says, do it again, Sean, do it again. Alright, now, we're going to begin to trigger some instincts, and these instincts, as I mentioned, are quite dangerous. Anything goes. We're going to make the tiger more dangerous in a moment than she is right now. Scott is going to endeavor to bring the tiger into the water of her own free will. She wants the toy. Now, if she's in the water, the water temperature is lower than her own body temperature, which is about 101 to 102 degrees. Whoa! Keep going. You're going to have to be very careful not to get the toy too close to her. Whoa! No. She heard you clap, so she turned around to see what you were doing. She probably considers it a front leg. Hunting is about to occur. She is following the prey, which could be either in white or blue. Here she comes. Whoa, no stress, no stress. Cut! This occurred specifically because of the instinct seasonal change. Can be indicated. That's a good one. We want to go. We're losing it. Here's the deal. We need a bigger piece. Quick. We're losing it. Give it a time. Okay.
No meat. He's going after that stuffed animal.
No, not that one. Okay. Now, as you can see, she perceived value. Is 2 better than 1? She had 3 to choose from. And she made her decision based on more value, didn't she? So what you see is a subjective analysis of value, the basis of economics. True. About 3,000 more or less. This is the one that takes killed at a rate of 1 per day in Indian life. That's by poaching. Set marking. That's the 3rd time we established territory. Back in the water again, Samara comes. Scott's lowering her surface temperature intentionally. He wants to invigorate her. And that's what he has just done. Go, 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 toss!
Oh, you have to get
John's moving a little bit faster now. This is exciting tomorrow. You ready? Gonna go, 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 go. There it is! Associated the first time you ever used with the instinct of play. Now, play. Now, did you guys learn to play, or did you just play? We just play, don't we? Alright, so if we do something and we don't learn it, it's called by definition an instinct. So, play is an instinct. They can make up their own minds, make their own decisions. We work with the rules all the time. The rules are easy. Easy. They're not on the schedule today. Each time you come, you'll find that it's different. You can't see the same thing twice here. We can't do it. It's the natural way. You know, it's nature, they always say. It's the wild, so whatever happens, happens. And some of the things that happen are absolutely incredible. We get clobbered sometimes, like you can't believe. Look, Scott just told the bears, look. Now he's gone back and he's told the cougars, or he's in the process of telling the cougars, the mountain lions, same difference. Different names, same animal. And now these creatures are coming in to say hello. By the way, these are North American black bears. Now that doesn't mean they have to be black. These bears change colors. They could be the cinnamon color or the black or kind of a tannish color, depending. So different types of deers, they are different colors. Oh, look at this. These are Arizona desert mountain lions.
Hey, wait, they're all in there together. Who is it?
The bear in the front is Payson. The one in the back is Shiraka. The two cougars were given to us by the Arizona Game and Fish Department. This is Adobe up front, and Sonora in the back. Stop for a drink. Kill it. So the Game and Fish Department of Arizona called us after they were called to pick up these mountain lions. They were young at the time. They asked us if we could take them. They were quite desperate about it. And so we said we would. And we went through an experiment which brought 2 bears, 2 mountain lions, and the pack of wolves you see behind us together. And they lived together for a year and a half, unchaperoned. We simply provided them with information. The white wolf behind, which is, well, let's see, not the one the one that you're seeing right there. That's the one that went to each of the other animals and said, I don't want to hurt you. I just want to be your friend. And she turned upside down and exposed her stomach to each one of them, including the cougars and the bears. They believed her. She brought each one back to the pack of wolves, and every wolf accepted, and every cougar and every bear. They became friends for a year and a half. Then the wolves wanted to have youngsters, so they asked the mountain lions to leave. The bears went with the mountain lions, and now they just live next to each other. They're neighbors. They're nice, aren't they? Because these cougars grew up with bears and with wolves, they are by far the best the cougars that we have. They have learned meekness, power within control. Power within control. They have not attempted to do any harm to us. Rather unusual. Almost all of the cats here at the park have attempted to hurt us at one time or another. And
you have questions? So one day it was 122 degrees a number of years ago. The hottest day on record. Saginaw was lying upside down in the sun, getting a tan. It didn't work. It never got dark. Frank, what would you see? You tell me. Run away, okay? And if they couldn't run away, it's what? They have to defend, don't they? Fight or flight? Okay, that's what you're looking for. Either one.
Which one? That one back there? Thanks. I wasn't looking, but I think it was.
Why are the wolves facing?
The wolves are patient because they want to come in here too. They come in all the time.
When you get a new animal, how long do you
It's barely afloat.
Go in the pen with it the first day?
When we get a new animal, do we go in with them the first day? 7 o'clock, we did a show with tigers, what you just saw. No training involved. Zero. You have, in order to understand precisely what you're hearing, you have to come out of your humanity. Forget what everybody told you. The teachers are in front of you here. I'm an interpreter, that's all. They're the subject, they're the teacher. We're always the student. The only way to look at it successfully. It's too easy to be mistaken when it comes to animals. The idea is to love your neighbor as yourself. When one makes a decision that animals are our neighbors, we don't have to kill them. We don't have to kill the snake. We don't have to kill the bears. We don't have to do the wrong thing that will cause their early demise. We can do things that will keep them strong and healthy as individuals and as populations, as groups, and also the house that they live in. We call them ecosystems.
Yesterday, Bears on the Republic had an article about killing all the bears up in Lakeside. I was just reading.
Well, if the bear doesn't stop doing what it's doing, they dart him and that's the end of it. The bear dies. No reason. How'd you like to have to, someday, say, God, I'm really sorry I killed all your bears where I went. And what is he going to say? Did you have a good reason? And what are you going to say? Well, my friend told me. I read it in the paper. It's the Hall of Energy. We have Tony in the back, and we have here up front. Whoa! Now this is kind of like first gear for him. Top speed for him is about 37 miles an hour. You know, until they get exhausted. They have great amount of endurance. And they're the number 2 predator in Africa. And the number 1 is the African lion, which is their arch rival. Now the hyena is a species of their own, called the hyenidae. They're closely related to the cat. A lot of people think that they look a lot like your dogs do, your canines. But structurally, they're designed more closely to the cat. But closest of all, they're to the mongoose and the smaller species like that, the mongoose, the ferret. That's what they're closest to, but they are their own species. Oh, such a cute little guy. Now, does he look like the fierce, nasty animal that we've all been taught to known of the hyenas, such as the movie Lion King portrayed him to be? Here, never really worked with one. And we didn't really know what we're getting into. And so we're pretty nervous about it, being that, all we've ever heard is, bad things about these guys. We didn't quite know what we're getting into. But after working with the Tabby, he has changed the hearts of almost everybody here at the park. He is just the sweetest little thing. And he's also one of the spoilest animals here. Every day we've got to come up with a new toy for him. He's like a little kid in that if you bring a toy in today, well, tomorrow if you bring that same toy in, he'll be like, well, I've already played with this, bring me a new one. This is something he taught himself, is how to dive under. When we brought him in here, and he noticed the drains down here, and he decided he wanted to try to take them off, so we dove down, and it made everybody kind of nervous because he didn't come up for quite a while. So he likes that little nylon bone, we'll toss that in there and he'll dive under and bring it up. He enjoys doing that. On the outside, of course, but you can still sleep in the...
Blown up mattresses. We ask that you don't bring a tent, but if you want to be comfortable in your RV, you're also allowed to go out in the parking lot, sleep in your RV and listen to the lions roar. But if you sleep next to lions, I guarantee you feel the vibration of them roaring. And they stay up most of the night watching you because, you know, you're their prey. So they're trying to figure out how they can get through that screen. Don't mind. Since there's he and his sister Chico, one of the tigers, few of the tiger splash stars here. And as soon as he comes in, he'll have to sniff a little because Samara is a female and she likes to smell who is here last. So as soon as he gets through Adeline, if we would, we'll start this around here. First one goes down low. Don't put the tongs all the way in. And then they'll load up the next one for you. Like I said, you don't even have to touch it. And this, hold it up. Okay, got it around the corner. There we go. He's saying, oh, come on, guys, I'm hungry. This is a little snack for him. He's going to actually eat at 3:30 with the rest of the cats. Everything that was in here first. He's going to smile for you in a minute now. It's actually called lemon or grimacing.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, right there. Straight in the first
one. Okay, first one. Down low. There's a picture on this one.
Okay, now, keep this hand down. Whoa. Keep one hand down and go right there. Straight in.
Take a picture.
He's, like I said, he's not so grown. He's a youngster. He'll grow another 3 years. So he goes to like 8 years old. But he's not quite 5 years old even.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you.
They're really gentle when you're feeding them like this. They're not gentle when you're feeding them. They take it from you and growl at you like you're not the one that gave it to them. You're the one that's trying to take it away.
Yeah. Left hand down here and go way high with that one.
There we go.
Yay! Yum. Thank you.
No, but bird, and he named it Mohan when he matured. He made his bird to an orange him, to an orange tiger, and there he goes. I don't know if you can see his claws when he stands up, but whoa! He had to jump out.
You're still running there.
Yeah, I know. How do I stop? Hey, where'd they go? Oh, well, I'll go explore. Hello. It's Abby. Oh, what is he getting?
Trying to do something.
Look at that tail.
Isn't he weird
It's
looking?
like something out of prehistoric.
Look at my dad and tell him to go look at it.
Snake for us?
No problem.
Yeah, you'll see him travel.
Is there a snake in there?
Yeah, we have to catch it before he eats somebody.
Somebody, a lizard.
Somebody, one of the lizards, yeah. There's somebody's too. Everybody's a somebody, right?
Yeah. What kind of snake is it?
It's a red racer called a whip.
Would be good, Scott. I'm working on a red racer in reptile 1 right now. So I don't.
I'd be in that water. Oh.
Hey Tiger, you like Coke? Do you like Beatles? You like Arizona?
They don't like bright colors.
You like flashes in your eyes? You know, it's just nice and quiet over there. You realize how close you are to a wild animal and there's no other people?
Look at him, he's just enjoying the breeze.
He's not bothered by us. But if this was no offense here and this was Africa right now, we'd be scared. He would too. What else do you think they're receiving? There you go, John. Now. Yeah.
It's all icy.
You gonna get refill?
Yeah, if you want.
Jen, you gonna get refill?
You can actually see spots on it, isn't it cool?
I'm afraid of each other, are they? Just accept it. He said they bring them in here and put them side by side. And they just survive. What's the matter?
Hi, sweetheart. Ooh. Dad!
Ooh. Big guy.
Okay, come on.
Okay, I can't see where I'm going.
So $1.75 I couldn't tell. I thought I could get it. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Huh? Can you just send it this way?
Come on, Betsy. Come on, pretty girl. Come on, pretty girl. Come with me. Come with me. That girl. Come on.
Pretty girl.
Come on, Dad.
This is only about 10 minutes from Mesa. Well, 15. The outskirts of town. See him there?
I already got that
Right.
one.
There's the dog.
Yeah, right up there. You don't get good views of that every day.